Welcome to World of Fusion. This is part 9 of PCC series. Piston, connecting rod and crankshaft. If you missed previous video, please do watch through the link in description. Without further ado, let's get started. Up to this, we already did. So, now I want to select these 2 points holding control and select this line, right click and select symmetry. So, now this got symmetric. If we move these, other points will also move. Dimension, let the length be 40 mm. And inner circle be 20 mm. Outer be 35 mm. And this center to top be 44 mm. And here, if you see, it is not perfectly coincided, and that is because it is not applied horizontal constraint for this line. So, just select the line and apply horizontal constraint. Now it is fully constrained, perfect. And also, you got the profile for extrude. Finish the sketch, home view, and extrude. So, we were unable to select the profile. You can hold left mouse button and select, or just orbit and select the profile. So, this is the profile that we want. Note, here we need to change the start to offset. Offset distance be 15 mm. I wanted to leave 15 mm. Then start the extrude to all the way. Okay, so, I got correct. But, it is changed to cut. I want it to be join. Select the join. Say OK. Creating the extrude cut over here. Same, create a sketch on the YZ plane. We are unable to select. Hold left mouse button and pick the correct plane. Slice it if you want. And now just show the previous sketch. Here I'm going to create a rectangle. Center rectangle. Just like this. And dimension be 38. And this is 25. Move this rectangle to the top. Now projecting this circle, P on the keyboard, select the circle. Okay. I want this line to coincide with the circular point here, so I'm going to put a point. And coincide line point. Awesome. And I would like to offset this circle. Offset, check the circle and the distance, be 1 mm and say OK. Now hide this sketch too. Okay, we are going to use this profile now to extrude. I want this circle to be construction. Finish it. Extrude. Select all these profiles. And the offset be 38 mm. And extend type be all. So, now just check the preview and say OK. Now we will mirror the features that we have created. Under Create, select Mirror. And Object Type, make sure it is Features. And select the features that you have created. That is Extrude Cuts and one Extrude and Mirror. Plane BYZ. So, if you are unable to select, just tilt it over and select the proper plane. Yes, awesome, and say OK. Now just check the preview and switch to home view. Now piston will see down the crankshaft, right? So, we need curvature here. So, again create a sketch. On YZ plane. And draw this profile. Arc. 3-point arc. And 1 point. Second point. And third point I want it to be here. Dimensions be from this point to this point. 4 millimeters. And you can provide the same dimension you select this one, so that if you change this one, this also will get changed automatically. Put a point over here and give horizontal vertical constraint for these. And the height be 62 mm from this point to the top. Done. Just finish the sketch. Home view. Extrude, since there is only one profile, it automatically pick that. And direction, change it to symmetric. We want the extrude cut to be both the sides and distance be all. Check the preview and say OK. Now you can see we got cut section. Awesome. So, the next thing is we need to provide the hole for the piston pin circlip. Simple thing, just create a sketch over here. And offset the circle about 1 millimeter. Say OK. Finish the sketch. Extrude. That is E on the keyboard for shortcut. And set the offset to -1 millimeter. Because we want this circlip to sit so that we lock the piston pin. After we insert the piston pin, it should be locked. Let the offset distance be 1 millimeter. The distance be again -1. So that we create the cut. When you input one offset, it is going here now, it is taking profile from here. Again I gave 1, from that it started -1 millimeter cut. Say OK to accept that cut. Home view, and now we need to mirror it. But creating again mirror is an additional feature, right? So, we will use this feature that is already created mirror. Is it possible to use this now? If I select this, I cannot select this feature because the mirror is created before the extrude cut. So, I'm going to cancel that, and what you can do is you just drag this extrude over here. OK, and see we are able to move that extrude over here. And select the mirror and include the extrude over here. Select Control and include the extrude. Say OK. Now, if you see we got the extrude cut for the circle over there, awesome. Let's provide couple of fillets and we will be done with the model. Select fillet. Pick this edge and fill it with 2 millimeters. Similarly, select these two also. You can use the mirror. It again repeats the fillet. Select. Select this loop. Again on the other side. This is 2.5 millimeters and say OK. Awesome. We're done with the piston model. In the upcoming videos we will do the assembly. In that we will create the wrist pin or piston pin. And circlips will import from the McMaster car component. Now that you have watched till the last, consider liking, subscribing, and do follow our Instagram. We post daily quiz and updates on Fusion and tutorials. Thank you so much. See you in part 10.